Hello there everybody. Well, it's raining, but no rest for the energy. So I'm going to go out in the rain. Hopefully my camera doesn't get too soaked. If it does, I'll have to turn the light off. But I'm going over the field by my house with my pitching wedge and some balls. Yeah, and we're going to try and fix it, because you know yesterday I couldn't hit basically a single shot with these irons. And like I said earlier in the video, the pitching wedge is literally the hardest club for me to hit with these clubs. It's the hardest one. Right, so what I'm going to do is jump straight in the deep end. We've got my pitching wedge, got some balls, and a lot of willpower to fix this bloody shank. Let me tell thee now. Can we fix the bloody shank? Yes, we can. Yes, we. Right, hold on, I'm back. There we go. Sorry about that. I just had to sort some shit out on my phone, so I get good connection. Right. So, fixing my shank. Now, I'm not going to try and hit this far. Oh yeah, proper dedication here, brother. I'm just going to set my phone up, and then I'm going to let you watch me play a few shots, all right? If you have the capability of slowing this down, then by all means, slow it down. Right. Now, first things first, I'm just going to change my grip. So, first things first, I'm going to change my grip. So, as my left hand goes on, we'll dry the shaft off, it's a little bit wet. Alright, as my hand goes on, I'm going to put it more in my fingers. Thumb over more, and then wrap this round with a bit of a weak grip, right? Try this first. Here we go. Not as bad. It went. Still went a little bit rough. But we're going to stick with this grip, and I'm going to change my swing a little bit now. Now let's try and come a little bit more over and a little bit more out. No. Oh shit. Yeah, that's a bad one. We need to aim over here, you know, because I don't want to hit nothing. Yeah, we need to aim over here. Don't want to hit nothing. Change my grip. Okay, that's gone straighter. That's gone straighter. But I hit the ground. Grip. That's better. That was better. That was way better. Right, let me turn this. That was way better. That was way better, you know. I think I might have to just fix this. Right, let me wipe my face off. Let me make sure, yeah, you can see me. Right, let me put the camera up just a little bit. Right, I think I might just fix this, you know, people. So, change grip. Change grip. In the fingers, wrap the thumb round. And then from here, no. That one went right. Just want to cross that again. So, okay, let me try something else. Grip. Let me try something else. No, that's going right. That's too much out to him. Let me try something else. think I might have it. But it does actually fall back. Okay, what have I learned? So, I think I've got it, you know. We're going to find out now. I think it's got to come more. I've got to keep my swing path tight to my body. I think I figured it out. We'll find out now. Still change the grip. Change the grip. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Let's try another one. Now remember folks, this was the hardest one for me to hit in the bag. Literally the hardest one. Yeah, so I picked the hardest one. Grip. Change of grip. It feels so mad because this is my old grip. And then there we go. There we go. Let's go again. Think I might have cured it. Grip. Oh no, there we go. There's the appendix side. What did I do? What did I do? What was different? My front swing was different. I didn't turn my hands over, I don't think. Let's go again. Now and again. Go. two decent, two not so good. Let's go get them back. Right. So, we kind of got it, but we need 4 out of 4. So, let's go again. So, grip. More in my fingers, look. Not here, here. Thumb over. I'm not going to let my thumb actually rest where it feels comfortable. It's more about the position, really, of my fingers. Yeah? So watch. Grip. And then I'm going to let this thumb come over. Then I'm going to have kind of a weak grip on my right hand. So I found this is working better. Into out tap. No. So tilting it dead right. Let's try high hands. Let's try high hands. No. Jesus Christ, come on, I've caught a couple. Right. So, grip's fine. Swing now. No. You're terrible. So I'm changing my swing on my downswing and all sorts. I'm proper messing about with my swing here. Well, let's try again. That's kind of what I want. It's kind of straight. Okay, that's what I kind of want. So all my balls together. I think I figured it out. I've got to come round and round. I've lost the ball somewhere. Okay. Lost the ball, we don't care. Right. So basically, I think it's like this. Round and round. Let's see if I'm right. Let's see if I'm right. Grip change, middle of my feet. Round and round. There we go. There we go. Let's go again. Middle of my feet. Grip change. Over the ball. Let it go. Round and round. There we go. Yeah, boy. Right, let's go again. Let's see if I can hit another one. Okay, so we want to change grip. Change grip. Over the ball. And we want to go. Round and round. There we go. Yeah, boy. I've got it. I've got it. Fixed the fucking shanks in what? 20 minutes? Booyah. Change my swing again though now. Now I come round and I come round way more than I ever have. But that's the swing, change of grip. The grip is now way more in my fingers. It's making my hand feel a bit weird, but I'm just going with it. And yeah, it's round and round, round and round, round and round. Rather than up and down, it's round and round. Let's see if I'm correct. Grip change. Making more of a strong grip. Over the ball. Round and round. There we go. That's a pure hit. Yeah, boy. It's amazing how fast I can change my swing and drive, no problem. It's fucking amazing. I'm not even a pro or anything like that. Right. Again. The ball. Change the grip. Round. Round. There we go. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. They do feel so nice when you hit them right, you know, these clubs. They feel so nice when you hit them right. Right, here we go. Get a little bit of a press piece of that. Right, so, pick up. Grip change. Hands on. Down. Around. There we go. Yeah, boy. What have I done? Right, in summary, what have I done? So first, I changed my grip, right? Yeah, is it still filming? Oh shit, don't do that. Right, so first, I changed my grip with my left hand primarily. So I put my grip more into my fingers, wrap my left hand round, let my thumb come on this side, yeah? And then when I interlock, I've let my hand come more underneath, so my right hand is not dominant. So my right hand is just resting on the club. And what that's doing is on my backswing, it's keeping my face a little bit closed. Yeah, so I'm more square on impact. This is how I used to grip. It does feel weird now, because I ain't gripped like this for years, but it does feel weird now. But it's a good job that I have gripped like this before. I used to draw the ball a lot, so it's a good job really that I know how to change this so quick, because otherwise, trust me, it's a good job I've worked on my fucking swinging game all my life. And then what I've done is I've changed my swing path. So my swing path is now, I would say 45 degrees. It feels like that over my right shoulder, but then it's also 45 degrees over my left. So that swing now is very equal. It's very equal. There's not much bias left or right. Yeah. I'm going to do it 3 more just to make sure that I've cured it, but I'm pretty sure that I have. So that's how you can cure the shanks in 30 minutes. So, let's hit 3 more up. Let's just see if I'm right. So, grip change. My setup, my distance from the ball has not changed. None of my setup has changed. Just my grip and my swing. Yeah? So grip, hands on, over the ball. And then we're going to go here, to here, here, to here. Okay? Round and round. Round, round. There we go. 4 hits straight off the centre. Again, putting the next ball in. I like hitting off grass because it's different lies all the time. So again, make sure the grip is in the fingers. Bring it over. Then we're going to have a bit of a weaker grip with the right hand. Step over the ball. Go. Round. Round. One more. So, one more time. Run through the drill. Hands more in the fingers. Wrap the fingers round. Make sure that thumb is not here. You want that thumb resting over there now, okay? This is going to help to create a very strong grip, so the club will not want to turn open. It'll want to stay straight, or it'll want to turn closed. Very important. So fingers, in the fingers, not here. Here now, we're in the fingers, right? Grip with the fingers first, wrap the hand over, okay? Then with this one, we're going to come right underneath. So we're going to come underneath, and then once we're here, we're then going to turn it just slightly so we've got a nice grip. So it feels, it can still feel weird, because you're not used to doing like this, but everything feels weird when you do it for the first time. So then, my thoughts on my swing now is, my thoughts is around and around, around and around, okay? Rather than flat to flat. And my club makes me open on it, okay? Round, round. Perfect. So there we go. Fix the shanks in 30 minutes. So now, as long as I remember that round and round and change my grip with every club that I take, all my shots now will be quite pure. Now I've figured out my swing and I've fixed my swing, and I've fixed my contact with the ball, which I have done. It's totally fixed out. Right. Now what I've got to do is work out distances and spin with these clubs, because they do spin a lot more, but they get less distance, I think. So there we go, folks. That is how. I'm just going to go and get my balls, and then I'll turn the camera and I'll have a talk to you all. There we go. So, that is how you fix a disgusting slice in 30 minutes. How many times am I going to have to change my swing? How many times am I going to have to learn new ways of swinging the golf club? How many bloody times? Fucking hell. this is going to be the last time. The only problem I've got now, though, is I don't swing like that with my woods. So now, oh, fucking hell, I've got to change the way that I grip and swing with my woods. Now, you all know from watching me, right, that I don't really have a problem with that shit. Like, my woods go long, far and straight. Even with, obviously, my slightly fucked up swing that I've had for years. Now I'm going to change them. I know I'm going to start drawing these fuckers left. I know it, because when I used to have that grip before, I used to draw a lot. So I'm going to have to compensate for this now. Trust me. I mean, let's see what it goes like when I play golf on Wednesday. But my irons are fixed. I've just got to come round and round. And obviously I use the hardest one for me, which is the pitching wedge, yeah? And you all saw I hit 12, I think it was 12 balls exactly how I wanted to hit them in a row. So, like, I first started off, I hit some right, I hit some straight, then I hit some more right and hit some more straight. And then I hit some more right and some more straight. That was just by changing my grip. Then I thought, right, now I've got to change swing. So then I changed my swing, and as soon as I changed my swing, bang, it clicked. But trust me, folks, I may make this fucking change in swing and that look very easy, but it's not. It's really not. That took a lot of thought then, like a lot of mental focus to be able to change that like that. Like a stupid amount of mental focus that took. Trust me. Yeah. Fixed it so dead straight. Yeah, I fixed it dead straight. Dead straight. Perfect spin. Done. 12 in a row. That just fixed his own swing in 30 minutes. You listen to me. I'll have you hitting the ball long and straight, so in no time. Because I know what your problem is. It's exactly the same as your dad's. You know why? Because you watched me swing for years, so you kind of copied my swing. But my swing was not really right, even though the cavity backs were helping me. Do you get what I mean? No, I knew. Obviously, I used to swing like that. Yeah, I used to have a grip like that. But, to be honest, I changed it years ago, so I kept drawing it there. And it's pissing me off. So my dad said, right, try it with your dad. Try with your grips up. Just change the swing path slightly. So I did that. Yeah. From using granddad's advice, and it worked. Started to dead straight. Yeah, but then over the years, my grip must have got weaker or something. And my swing art must have changed over the years. Because, yeah, your granddad, when I was younger, I used to draw it. And your granddad, to get me to hit it straight, told me to weaken my grip and change my swing path more out to in. And it worked for a number of years. Do you know what I mean? But then obviously now as I've got older, my grip might have got weaker and my swing path may have come more out to in and more out to in over the years. And obviously when you're using cavity backs, they'll cancel a lot of that for you. But not when you're using blades, mate. But I don't give a shit. I'm very impressed there. Did you see that? 30 minutes. Cured my swing in 30 minutes again. Changed my whole swing in 30 fucking minutes again. My whole grip, my whole swing. And hit every one of them last 12 pure. Now that is what you call mental strength, mate. That is what you call some mental capacity. I'm telling you, I don't give a shit what anybody says to me. One thing I'm very impressed with about me is my mental strength and my capacity to adjust. But wow, that took some real mental effort. Honestly, some real mental effort that took. Some proper mental effort, but I fixed it. I fucking fixed it in front of your very eyes. Wow. Let me just have a doobie in here and then I'll go in there and get out your way.
Why do you have a doobie in there?
Because I want to have a doobie in here.
Come on, I'm in the mood to do it now. Sit down, I'll be glad to do it.
Hold on. Pass me my charger back thing. So there we go, cured my shanks in 30 minutes. Dedication is what it takes, man. God damn, god damn, god damn. Them last shots were perfect. Some of them I hit the ground a little bit, but it didn't make no difference. It just went boom, straight off the face. They was all perfectly off the middle. I felt them. All of them was perfectly off the middle. So, there you go. Everybody's like, you might need some golf lessons, Danny. If you can't cure this shit, you might need some golf lessons. I'm like, I'll deal with it. I'll sort it out. And there you go. Dealt with straight away. And it took me 30 minutes. Fuck me if I would have hit the ball like that yesterday. I would have smashed that course to bits, man. I'm telling you. Okay, now you can't rewind. You can't take back time, though, can you? Bitch, man. But yeah, cured it. I'm buzzing. And it's cured. Trust me, it's done. It's cured. So the shanks have gone. That's it, they've gone. I cured them. Just had to change my swing, change my whole outlook, change my grip. And boom, done. Thank you, Dad, for making me change when I was younger so I wasn't drawing, because that's helped me with going out there today and sorting my shanks out within half an hour, because I remember how I used to swing. So I've just kind of gone back to a swing from like 10 years ago. Just remembered it in my mind. How did I swing 10 years ago? I came round and round, but I used to draw it. But now I'm hitting it to the right all the time. So let's go back to my old swing. Let's figure out the mechanics of this. How did it used to feel? What did it feel like? It felt like it was pure hip engagement, like nothing else, pure hip engagement. So Danny, just pure hip, pure hip, pure hip, round your hip, round your hip, round your hip, round and round, round and round. Create the semicircle, create the semicircle. That's what I've just done. That's literally what I've just done. Yes, Stevie R. Sorted my swing out straight away, bro, 30 minutes. Fucking smashed it, Mark. And I took the hardest club in the bag for me to hit, the pitching wedge, which has been the hardest one since I've had that, as you know, right? I took the hardest one in the fucking bag to hit, bro. I took the pitching wedge. I didn't even bottle it. I didn't even go on like a little one or nothing. I took the fucking pitching wedge with me and fucking smashed it, bro. There's no give up in Danny fucking G, bro. Yeah, I know, take the hardest one. That's what I did, Mark. You know me, bro. I always do the hardest shit, innit? I said that this morning on the live. I was like, I always do the hardest shit, man. I'm so good at this stuff. Yeah, so I'm fucking buzzing. I'm fucking buzzing, Mark. Seriously. You rewind the live and watch the last 12 shots, yeah? I ain't joking with you, bro. They all went like dead, fucking like, you know, like on the money. Do you get what I mean? They all went like, it was all just perfect centre of the fucking face. Boom, straight up in the air. Boom, straight up in the air. Boom, straight up in the air. Fucking amazing, bro. Seriously. They went fucking brilliant. So yeah, I'm well proud of myself. I'm really proud of myself, bro, to be able to fix it that quick. I'm proper proud of myself. Dedication. People was telling me yesterday to get rid of the irons, and I was like, nah, I don't think so. No. I revelled the challenge, mate. I didn't think I'd cure it that fast, though, I'm being honest. I didn't. Yeah, mate, I'll just know, Mark. I know exactly how to do it now. So going into the next game, if I start to fuck up at all, and I send any of them balls right, I know exactly what I've done and exactly how to correct it now. Did you notice in the 18 holes, I didn't have a clue, man. I was scratching my head. I was like, fucking hell, man. Because I didn't hit none of them particularly right. So I didn't have nothing to go off. I just kept hitting shit shot after shit shot after shit shot. So I had no feeling to go off how it felt right. Today, now, I know exactly how it's supposed to feel. All hips, man. No arms, all fucking hips, Danny. It's going to protect. It might add distance, it might take distance off. I don't know. I'll tell you on Wednesday when I play live. But yeah, I'm fucking buzzing, man. I swear to God. And I know I've secured it because I took 12, I think it was like 12 shots at the end. I think it was 9 or 12 shots, I can't remember. But all of them went perfect. Yeah, all of them went perfect, bro. So, buzzing. Do you know what I mean? So I cured the shanks, bro. I cured the fucking shanks in 30 minutes. Changed my swing again though, Mark. I had to change my swing again now. And my grip. My stance is fine. But I've had to change my grip and my swing completely. Trust me. When you rewind and you have a look at my swings, you'll be like, that looks totally different to normal. Because it fucking is. You know what I mean? It really is, bro. Yeah, no lessons neither, man. Nobody stood there telling me what I'm doing. I'm having to watch my camera footage back and see what I can see in my swing. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not slowing it down, which is, I've got nowhere slowing it down. Do you know what I mean? I don't know how to do that shit. So I'm having to watch it in full speed and then just watch it again and again and again and again and again. And you know what I mean? And watch every part of the body like a hawk. Yes, Mark. Respect, bro. So yeah, it's not as easy as what it seems like, you know what I mean? But everybody was saying, you know, they're the hardest ones in the world to use. Maybe you're just not good enough to use them. No, I am good enough to use them. I'm good enough to smash these things into space, mate. What do you mean? I am the Danny G, mate. I am good enough to use anything. I use a fucking bottom bowl, mate. I'll use the sharp end of the stick. You know what I'm saying? And I'll adjust to it in the fucking... Hold on, let me sort my internet out. That should work now. Once the orientation thing works, for fuck's sake. There we go. There you go, that should be alright now. I was on 4G, man, and in my kitchen, the 4G is shite. So I put back onto my house internet while I'm in the house, innit? So yeah, I forgot to switch my internet, that's why. So yeah, no give up in Danny G, mate. You got to see it today. How fast have I changed my whole swing? You got to see it in front of your eyes today. I think the other day when I said to everybody, I played them 7 holes and kind of changed my swing to be able to use these clubs. I mean, ignore the game yesterday, right? I think people was like, nah, it's not possible in 7 holes. Okay, well, 7 holes is equal, I think, to probably about 30 shots for me. And I probably hit about 25 shots over there and changed my whole swing in 25 shots. Trust me, it can be done, man. It can be fucking done. You've just got to know the swing mechanics, understand how it works, which I do. All right, Ghost, how you doing? Yeah, Ghost, I've just cured my swing in 30 minutes, bro. No joke, I've just cured my whole swing. I took the pitching wedge as well, which is, you know, like the hardest one in the bag for me to hit. Yeah, and I fucking hit that thing pure. The last 9 or 12 shots, I hit every single one pure. Every single one, mate. Do you know what I mean? So I've fixed my shanks, they've gone. Fixed it, done. Totally new swing again. Totally new grip. But that's it, done. Sweet. Tell you what though, it's a weird grip on my left hand. It's not comfortable. It'll probably get comfortable after a while, but it's not comfortable at the moment. So yeah, cured it, bro, in half an hour on this live stream. I spoke about what I was going to do before I left, and then I went over the field and implemented my own ideas to change my swing. I implemented first grip and then swing, which I said I was going to do when I was in the house on the last live before this one, which is not uploaded yet. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, changed my swing completely again, Ghost, and boom, pure as fuck. If anything, now I'm drawing them a little again. Yes, Ghost. No fade though, no hitting it right. When they're so pure, they're going so high and so fucking pure. The last 9 or 12, I can't remember. If you rewind, you'll be able to see how many it was. I think it was 9 or 12 that I hit. Because I hit some from down the bottom of the field as well that literally just went perfectly. I was doing different distances. I was doing like 60 yards, then I was doing 100 yards, then I was doing 70 yards, and they was all just dead straight in a line about the yards that I wanted. I was like, no fucking way, man. So yeah, people said it couldn't be done. People said get rid of the clubs. I said, no. I will succeed. Right, what did I do? I'll explain it to you. Right, what did I do? Right, what I did was this. This is what I did. So last night I was up till 2 o'clock in the morning watching all my swings. You know, the weather must be terrible today or something, man, because I'm telling you now, mate. Do you know what I mean? I'll just keep going in and out, but just bear with me, please, folks. I'm in my kitchen. Normally I'm in my front room where the internet is much better, but I'm in my kitchen, so I'm just going to have to deal with it. Right, so what I did was I changed my grip. So normally I grip here, right? Yeah, that's how I normally grip, okay? What I've done is I've moved it up my fingers to about there. So I'm gripping my fingers, and then my thumb is coming right over. Right over. It's no longer like that. Now it's right over here. There's a proper gap, like a big gap now. yeah? And then obviously this hand, I'm not bringing, so this, once I've got this hand on in my fingers, yeah, so this is how I've just cured my fade to the right. Yeah, my terrible fade as well. This is the two things that I did, right? So basically, my club now is there, not here, okay? So my club's here. I know it's only a minor change, but you don't understand the difference it makes, right? Yeah, and then my thumb now, if you look, is like that, yeah? And then when I link my right hand, rather than bringing my right hand over, I'm letting my right hand be a little bit weak. So that basically, when you have a strong grip, this is called a strong grip, yeah? Right? A weak grip would be left hand in the palm. That's a weak grip. What that will do is when you come back, it'll make you want to open your club face. Your club face will open a lot more. And then usually as you come down, because it's a weak grip, it doesn't like counteract itself, and you end up hitting the club with an open club face. Right, so if you have a grip that's in the palm here, yeah, you trust me, and you hit the ball right, that is the problem. That's the main problem you've got. You need to bring it up to here, okay? Right? Then you need to get this. I mean, I've brought it even further. That's a neutral grip. That's a perfect grip. So then hand over, and then with the right though, if you bring this right over the top, you're then going to make your right dominant as well. We don't want the right to be dominant, because with it seems like every time somebody leaves or something, it goes off. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, so basically, with this, if you then bring your hand over here, you're going to counteract that somewhat. You want your left hand to be dominant because it keeps the club face kind of closed on the way back. That's the first thing that I've done to my swing. The next thing I've done to my swing is, it's going to be hard to demonstrate in my kitchen, but I'll try, right? The next thing that I've done to my swing is, right, the next thing that I've done is, when I swing, yeah, when I come back, rather than coming, let me turn it the other way around. Rather than, so when I swing, when I'm over the ball and I swing back, yeah, right, rather than coming here to here, because that is effectively pushing the ball to the right, or, yeah, coming here, too far round, and then over to get back at the ball. Rather than doing that, the way I've changed my swing is, I'm literally going, I'm letting my hips turn way more now. So it's hip, 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 turn, 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 turn. That's effectively what I was doing down on the field. I was like, right then, I want to go round to round. I want to go round to round, round to round. And by doing that, it was making, by changing the grip and by coming round and round, yeah, it was making my club. So that is the two ways that I have sorted out the shanks. So the dreaded shanks that everybody fucking hates can be sorted by doing these two things, and it will sort you smashing that thing off to the right. The first thing could just be your grip. So if it is, remember what I said, get that in the fingers, not in the palm. Okay? Trust me, that might cure it, they're just there. If not, then what you are doing is you are coming round, swinging flat with the poor grip, your club face is always open at impact. So that's the two things that if you are hitting the ball right, you want to work on to counteract that, which is what I did today. Now, the reason I could do that so fast, I mean, I could adjust very quickly, but I adjusted mightily quickly today, didn't I? Now, the reason I was able to adjust so quick today was because I used to draw the ball naturally. When I was young, I used to draw the ball. My dad got me to weaken my grip a little bit and swing more out to him to hit it straighter, yeah? Now, over a period of years, my grip must have got a little bit weaker and my swing must have become more out to him. But because I've got cavity backs, right, and they counteract, like, there's so much forgiveness on them. So if I swing out to in with a weak grip, they're probably going to counteract most of the shots and make it go straight. With blades, there is no forgiveness. You've got to hit it right in the middle. So what I said this morning right, in the other live that I will upload, is the truth. If I would have made this easy on myself, yeah, and this is doing my fucking head in.
Sure.
Right, if I would have made this easy on myself, and I would have just given up, yeah, and I would have just sold the clubs and bought some cavity backs, then I would have gone back to swinging that way, which is not correct. Trust me, it's not correct. Because these clubs here will tell you how good your swing is. Trust me, they fucking really will. I've learned that. They'll tell you just how good your swing is. And my swing was not as good as what I thought it was. The clubs were helping me a lot more than what I believed there was. And that's just being fucking honest. Now, I've had to make my swing perfect. Otherwise, I can't hit the fucking ball. So I'm telling you now, them clubs, I've only had them 2 weeks. They've already made me a better golfer. They've already made me a better golfer because they've made me reevaluate my whole swing, reevaluate my whole grip, which cavity backs would have never made me do because there would have been no need. So everybody out there saying you should get rid of them and make it easier for yourself. No. You don't get fucking great at something if you make it easy for yourself. And I won't do that, man. I will use these clubs. They'll be my clubs for years and years, and I will get fucking good with them. Mark my words. Trust me. I will get very good with them, whether you believe me or not. I will get very fucking good with these clubs. To the point where I eat them way better than I did my cavity irons. Trust me. Now, obviously, like anything, there's no give up in me, Mark. Like anything, yeah, there's going to be some teething issues. There always is when you change shit. I will probably on some shots revert back to my old swing, but at least now I'll know what I've done. Do you get what I mean? Like if my ball just goes straight right like that, yeah, I'm going to know exactly what I've done now. So at least I've got something to go off now. Do you get what I mean? So I am going to have some teething issues with this new way of playing. I know for a fact. It's natural. It's normal. But having these teething issues that I'm going to have to overcome is only going to make me better. And I won't shy away from them. Do you get what I mean? That's not the way that you get better at anything, folks, by shying away from it. No, embrace the difficulty. Embrace the challenge. You'd be surprised what you're capable of if you just embrace them challenges, man, and don't shy away from them. Seriously, you'd be surprised what you're capable of. And it's been proven to you on camera today. You've got to see it firsthand. Literally, you've got to see it firsthand. I bet there's no way, right? I knew, you know. I bet you lot didn't. Oh, Linesi, sorted it out straight away. Boom, done. Half an hour it took me. Half an hour to change my whole swing again. But it's done. It's sweet. I know exactly what I need to do. I know exactly how to swing. Figured it out. On this live, I did it, bro. I did it on this live over the field. First half an hour is me over the field, changing my swing again. Changing my grip, because I changed my grip and my swing today. And yeah, I fixed it. I fucking fixed it, bro. So, I'm just saying to everybody, like, don't doubt yourself. I had no doubt, you know. I knew if I went over that field, I was determined to hit 6 to 12 balls in a row that went perfect. And I wouldn't have left that field until I did, you know. I would have still been down there now if I hadn't done it. Oh, Linesi, wait till you watch it. You'll see it. You'll just see it yourself. You'll see the change in my swing over a period of 15 minutes. And then you'll just see me hit pure ball after pure ball after pure ball, straight out the centre of the club. So it's like, you know, but I dedicated I was up till 2 o'clock in the morning, kid. Watching my own video back, you know, my live from yesterday. Up till 2 o'clock in the morning, rewinding every fucked up shot. Watching how I swung, watching my club face, watching my club path, watching my grip, watching everything. And I figured that, like, my posture and my line and my keeping my head down was fine. There was nothing wrong with it. I couldn't find nothing wrong with my actual body. So then I started looking into my arms, started looking into my hips, and started looking into my fucking club face. Right? And what I found was my arms were not right. There was not the same back and forward. Do you know what I mean? I was too far out on the way back and too far in on the way forward. So I was effectively coming across the ball and causing a right spin plus a slice. So that's why it was going right. Yeah, so I figured that out. I was like, shit, I need to change my swing path, maybe. But then I also looked at my grip, and I could see from my grip that I was allowing, my grip was too weak, and I was allowing the club face to come slightly open on impact. So I went over the field with those two objectives in hand. I needed to change my grip and change my swing, and I did it in 15 minutes. Yeah, Nessie, you know me, bro. It's just a different dynamic of swinging now, brother. I'm just swinging a little bit different now. That's all it is. My swing is just a little bit different now. Like it's like a 45-degree angle back and a 45-degree angle through. But rather than using my arms at all, I'm just using hip twist. Pure hip twist. That's all I'm using. No arms. Took my arms completely out of it. I'm using pure hip twist, bro. And it's getting me, and I've changed my grip. So it's getting my club face in line on impact, which is half the battle, yeah. And then through my follow through, it's now I'm hitting the ball pure again. So yeah, and like I said, I will have some teething issues. It's guaranteed. I will go back to my old swings sometimes, but I'll feel it now, Nessie. I'll know what I've done wrong. Yesterday, I could not figure out what the fuck I was doing wrong, but I had to sit back and analyse my swing to find out. Now I know. Yeah, hit the like button, peeps. So if I hit the ball now right, I know what I've done. I actually know. Do you know what I mean? I know exactly in round and round, round and round, and then the next shot will probably be sweet. So it's not going to be an accumulation of 10 fucked up shots in a row. Do you know what I mean? I tell you what, teething issues I'm going to have though now. I know I'm going to end up drawing it, which is something I haven't done for fucking years, right? But my woods. I do not swing round and round with my woods. I swing quite flat. But you know how far I hit them fucking things. Now, I know everybody's going to say to me, well, don't change it. I can't do that. I've got to change my whole swing with my woods now. I have no choice. Do you know what I mean? Because if I don't, I can't go from wood on tee to iron with a different swing. I can't do that because I'll forget. Do you get what I mean? I'll forget, like sometimes during the round. I'll take a wicked drive. I'll have that fucking feeling inside me. I'll get to the ball and I'll swing like the drive. And then I'll end up fucking up. So I've got to change all of my clubs to that swing now. God, there's going to be some teething issues with my woods. Normally, you guys know, yesterday when I was on the tee, I was like pulling out my 3-wood and I was like, this is going straight down the middle. I know it every time. I'm so confident with them woods, yeah. Oh, fucking hell. But I've got no choice. I've got to change the swing with the woods now. I'm going to end up drawing it left as well, which is something I never do. It's going to end up drawing left. I know it is. Especially my driver. Especially my fucking driver. But we'll see on Wednesday, because I'm going to take my 3-wood off the first tee with this new swing. I don't know how this is going to go, folks. I don't know how it's going to go. I mean, don't get me wrong. I could change to this swing and I could hit it better than I've ever hit it. Like, I could hit it like miles or some shit, I don't know. But I could also change to this swing with my woods and hit it totally fucked up. So I don't know what's going to happen. I'm just going to step over the ball, pure confidence in my new swing, and just bang and see what happens. That's all I can do, you know, is hit it with pure confidence. That's all I can do. Like, just be purely confident in my own ability to sort it out. You know, my own ability to fucking smash this shit. That's all I can do, is rely on my own ability, my own mind, my own power of mind to get me through any shank or any fuck up situation. That's all I can do. And it keeps working. Trusting in myself and trusting in my fucking mental capacity is definitely working. This is the 4th time I've changed my swing now. The 4th time in 14 weeks I've changed my fucking swing. With no lessons, no fuck all, no tutelage or jack shit. Just pure me, dedication from the Danny G. I will not be owned by you irons. You irons will be owned by me. I own you, not the other way round. Tucker tucker. I own you, mate. You don't rule me. I'll tell you how far to go. I'll tell you where to go. I'll tell you when to drop on the green. And I'll tell you when to stop. All right. No. Yes, this is the conversation we've had in my head. Look, this is what it's like. This is what it's like. This is what it's like. You will do as I want. You will not scam me. You will bend to my will. No, I won't. No, I won't. Fuck you. I'm not going to bend to your will. I'm going to make you hit every shot right. I'm going to make you hit every shot right until you sell me. I'm not selling ya. You might as well get used to this being your new home, mate. I don't care how much grind I put you through. I don't care how many times you have to be bathed so you're nice and clean for the next round. You will do as I tell you, lad. No, I won't. No, I won't. No, I won't. No, I won't. Okay. You're not going to do it? You're not going to do it? Let's just put you in a new little chokehold, shall we? Your fingers on, yeah? Grip round. Yeah, now what you're saying, I've got you in a chokehold, bruv. Okay, I'll bend to you well, Danny. I'll do what you want. Please let me go. Good lad. Good lad, you just learned a very valuable lesson. Don't fuck with the Viking Danny G, mate, because he will own your ass. That's basically the conversation that I've been having with my clubs over the last fucking 12 hours. Yeah, so that's how the conversation's been going, do you know what I mean? That's literally how my conversations been given my clubs. Power through, Danny. Always power through, Danny. Always power through, Danny. Pure power. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Pure confidence. Pure confidence. And pure power, baby. Yeah, boy. You know this, Mark. You know this. I can't wait till you see me play my next round. Don't forget I went round in 49 and 46. I can't wait till I play my next round. I've got to beat 42. Yeah. So I'm just going to go and play, see how we get on. But do you know what it's going to be for me? I said to Tony yesterday, not really about score at the moment for me. It's about, like, the score will be put down, I'll mark it and I'll see what I get. But it's more about learning now. Relearning my whole fucking game. Let's go. I love the challenge. I fucking love it. And I know that if yesterday didn't break me, nothing can on that golf course now. No, it's not in my Viking vocabulary, my friend. Yeah, I know after yesterday, after hitting so many bad shot after bad shot after bad shot, and if you would have seen some of them, you would have realised just how bad they was. Yeah, right? And I did like 3, 4 in a row at one point. In a row, just straight right across the floor. It didn't break me. I stayed strong till the end. I parred the last hole. And you know the mad thing is, this is the mad thing, I hit a banging drive straight down the fucking middle, right? It was like 320 yards, I think, that last green. I left myself about 30 yards off the green or something, right? Just under 300-yard drive. It was a lovely drive, exactly where I wanted to go. Stepped up to the ball. I was using my pitching wedge, right? I had to go over some trees, yeah, and just land it on the green. Anywhere on the fucking green, right? And I would have parred it. I knew this. I just wanted to par the last hole, you know what I'm saying? I was like, fuck this bitch, man. If it's a good drive, you know what I mean? Pure confidence again, over the pitching wedge. I shit you not. I was aiming there, and I hit the fucker. You'll see it on camera, the last hole. I hit it there. I hit it there. Left myself another 30 yards to the green. But there's no give up in the Danny G, so what did I do? Pulled out my loft wedge, stepped over the fucking ball, and put it that close to the pin, and still got my par. Now that is what you call dedication to the cause. That is what you call nothing. Nothing can break this. I'm unbreakable, bitch. Motherfucker. What did the punter say to me? If you mean putter, oh bro, my putting's like pro now. It's like my putting's very good. My putting's extremely good now, to be honest. Oh, just some member fucking. To be honest with you, Mark, I was stressed in it. So all I said to him was, "I day see you, mate," and I just carried on walking. And he mumbled some shit when I walked away, but I didn't even turn back, Mark. He was like 60 odd years of age, yeah. He was taking a tee shot, and I was down below his tee, like behind a bank, because I'd hit my ball into a bank. Do you know what I mean? And like I stepped up to my ball, and I couldn't see his tee from where I was. There was some trees blocking my view. So I took my shot, but he must have been able to see me from up there, right? So I took my shot, and then when I was walking up to the green, he went, "Don't you ever look to see if people are teeing off before you take your shot?" I just looked at him and I went, "I didn't even see you, mate." And I just carried on walking. Do you know what I mean? So I stayed calm even in that situation, considering at that point, I was stressed, bro. I was really stressed because I did so many bad shots, Mark. Like, people don't understand how. So golf is frustrating when you start, right? But you don't really be expecting to birdie holes. You don't really be expecting to go on many greens in two, right? Which is like regulation for a par four, right? You don't, because you've just started, so you're just struggling to get the ball off the floor and shit like that, right? And that's what most beginners struggle with, to get the ball off the floor consistently, okay? For me, I can hit that ball off the floor with one fucking arm, right? Literally. I have never been and played golf and done what I did yesterday. I've never experienced that before. I've never experienced that type of shot. So for me, because of how good I am, and I am very good at this game, I'm not a pro, but I'm very good at this game, right? Because of how good I am, when I was hitting like 4 shots consistently, straight right, the frustration, bro. The frustration, because I've never hit a shot like that. So I didn't even know what it was. Do you know what I mean? And I was having that all day, bruv. All fucking day, mate. I'm hitting it 90 degrees right, Mark, to my target. My target's here. I'm hitting it there, bro. Do you know what I mean? How the fuck? I've never done that in my life. I mean, yeah, like, if I would have been hitting the ball off the floor far in the air and it would have been curling right, I can diagnose that, I can fix it. But Mark, listen to what I'm saying to you, bro. Say this is the ball. I'll put it right here so I can at least try and explain this to you brilliantly. Say this is the ball. This is my club head, yeah? Right, this is my club head. When I was hitting the ball was not going forward, Mark. It was going like this. That's what it was doing, bro. It was literally like more of a banana, a more bent banana than what you can ever imagine. And it was going about that high off the floor. Literally, that's how I was hitting most of the shots yesterday. So I was there, brother, and I was just like, what? I don't even know, like, I don't know what the fuck. I tried so many different things throughout the day to try and correct it. I did it a few, and we're talking a few. I'd say 15 shots with them irons. But out of 95 shots, to hit 15 that went okay, and we're only talking okay, we're not talking good. To hit 15 that went okay, out of 95, bro. Do you know what I mean? It was just so frustrating. It was just, I couldn't figure it out either. I didn't know how much can I possibly be doing wrong to create this kind of effect on a ball? Oh, bro, listen, I'm playing next to my other clubs. I've got my old clubs right next to me because Ethan's playing with me. And they're Ethan's clubs now. Ethan beat me with my own clubs yesterday, Mark. Seriously. He beat me with my own fucking clubs. He went round in 110. I went round in 95. I have to give him 16 shots because of the handicap. Do you know what I mean? So, literally, he beat me with my own fucking clubs, bruv. And I was stood next to him watching him hit these clubs off the tee. And I was so tempted to just give myself just a breather. I've got a par 3 here. I know if I take my old 7 iron, I'm going to put it straight on the fucking green. Should I just give myself a breather? And I was like, no, Danny, no, you do not revert back to your old clubs. You will fucking use these clubs. It's so hard to do that when your old ones are next to you and you hit it so good with them. I know, Mark. No, my putter won't go anywhere anyway. For one, there's two reasons. One of them is because I put so well with it. I have no reason to change that putter. I have no reason. I've had it for years upon years, right? My brother bought it me as well. That's the second reason. My brother bought me that putter as a present. I would never get rid of it. Never. Because my brother bought it me. But what I will say is that I put so well with it, bro. I put so well. Like, when I really do take my time, like when I'm in one of them games where everything's flowing, I'm not waiting on every tee for like fucking 20 minutes. And I'm flowing and I've got 18 holes to go. And I've got plenty of space behind me, plenty of space in front of me. There's no rush involved. Bruv, my putting is fucking superb. Do you know what I mean? Literally superb, bro. Superb. Like, that is the one part of my game that I am basically pro level at. And it's the only part that I'm basically pro level at. And that is my putting. I'm virtually pro level at that shit. I'd say I'm a little smidgen off. A smidgen, but only a smidgen off pro level where that shit's concerned. That's the best part of my game. Oh no, I used an Odyssey 2-ball putter, and I've used a few putters before. Obviously, I've used a Ben Hogan putter. I've used a different kind of Odyssey putter. I've used my brother's TaylorMade putter. I used my dad's old Max Fly mallet putter. None of them, the ball does not come off the face like it does that putter. That putter's got an insert in it, and the two balls behind it, it stabilises the ball on impact. So that's why I get such a true roll to my puts. That's why sometimes, when I put, there's no bounce off the face or anything. The ball just rolls so smooth like a snooker table. That is because of it is me, obviously, but it's the putter. It's the way the putter's designed. So that's why I'll never change that putter. If it breaks, then I'll have to change it. But it's not going to break because I'm not hitting the ball hard with it, am I? So I'm only putting with it. So I won't get rid of my putter. Bert has TaylorMade RBZs. He's only had them about 6 months. No, not even that. How long have we been playing? 14 weeks. So Simon's had them 14 weeks. Took him about 4 or 5 weeks before he could use them though. But now he's pretty good with them. Simon's always played off a 20 handicap. Now he's down to about a 16. I would say, honestly, 16, 17. Do you know what I mean? But he's always played off a 20 or a 22. Between 20 and 22, he's always played off between 20 and 22. Always. So he got these new clubs, and I mean, fuck me, some of his games when he first got them was like over 100. You know, when he was like learning to use them and shit. But now he's learned to use them. He's genuinely scoring high 80s. Do you know what I mean? Genuinely. He's not like above 90. He's scoring high 80s. The clubs have really helped him. Now he's learned how to use them. Yeah, Bertie's good, man. Bertie's good. Bertie's good. There's just certain things with Bert. He's stuck in his ways on certain things. He won't change certain things, even though they do need changing. That's the difference between me and Simon. Simon's stuck in his ways on certain things. So the way that I used to swing years and years ago, right, I don't know more. You see, I line my feet up with a mark on the floor, and my feet are always in line with where I'm aiming, kind of thing. But if you watch my brother play, if you ever watch Simon play, you'll see that Simon's feet, if you look at Simon's feet, they're aiming proper right. I'd say about 45 degrees to his target. So Simon's always aiming 45 degrees to his target. And then what he does is he swings out to in to counteract that so he can hit the ball straight. Yeah? Because when I used to have the same problem when I was younger, when I had to pick a mark on the floor because my eyes never matched up with what I thought was the line. And it's the same with brothers. So it's the same thing. We've got the same eyes, man. So when I look down at the floor, if I don't pick a mark, even now, and I just line myself up by just looking, yeah, I will line slightly right. Not as much as my brother doesn't, because I've got out of that habit so much, but I will still line myself slightly right, let's say 15, 20 degrees. And I will do that because my eyes will tell me it's straight. But my eyes deceive me, man. And I know that for a fucking fact. So for years ago, I started changing. I spoke to a golf pro. I played with a golf pro. I played a round of him, right? I went round in something like 82. It was a good round. But I had a few shots where it wasn't right. And he didn't say anything to me until the end of the round. And at the end of the round, we went and had a drink, and then he broke down my whole swing. And he told me everything that he thought was wrong. And he said it's all starting with the fact that you're facing too far right. So you're having to swing out to in to get back to the ball. He said, and that's literally what you are doing. So then I was like, right, then I need to correct this shit. So to begin with, what I did was I started lining my feet up and putting my club down across my feet and then standing back and looking at the line. And I was always aiming right, man, way right. So then I'd correct my club on the floor, then I'd line my feet up with my club, and then I'd put my ball down so that it was in the range of my swing. I had to do that, for about a year, man. Do you know what I mean? And then once I'd done that for about a year, then I started picking a mark in front of my ball. Now, I pick a mark that's about that far in front of my ball. That's what I do. But when you see me stand behind the ball and I look like that, what I'm doing is wherever I want to hit the ball, right, I'm picking a mark on the floor in front of my ball on the line that I want to be on. Because that mark in relation to my ball, right, is the line. Do you understand what I mean? That is the line. My eyes can't fuck about with me. My head can't fuck about with me. My feet, as long as I put my club face square to that line and my feet square to my club face, I'm going to be on target. But that requires then for you to swing more in or in to high, which is why when I first started playing again, I don't know if you noticed, I came quite round, but I finished very high above my head. Do you know what I mean, right? Because I used to swing out to in, so now I'm swinging effectively in to out, and that's how I've been swinging for years, for fucking years, to correct this, my feet being off target. Well, now obviously I've started playing again, and I was swinging in to out, and something had changed in my grip or whatever, yeah, so I started drawing the ball left, but not in a good way. So I was like, fuck that. So then I changed my swing again, and what I did was I came more out to in, which worked somewhat. I was sending a few of them a little bit right, but most of them was going straight. But the problem I was having with that swing was my driver and my 3-wood. I couldn't fucking hit them for shit. I couldn't hit my woods. And it's the strongest part of my game. You put me on a tee with anybody and I'll make them sweat. Because they'll pull out the fucking driver, I'll pull out my 3-wood, and I'll hit it way further than they do with their driver with my 3-wood. And it always makes everybody sweat. Because they're like, what the fuck? Do you know what I mean, right? So I always relied on that. Power drives, power 3-woods off the tee. Like, you know what I mean? Always relied on that shit. Yeah, but then when I started playing again, and then I started swinging out to in, I couldn't hit my fucking woods, man. I was just spooning them right. And I was like, fuck. So then I had to change my swing again, which I did just before I went on holiday. I changed my swing again. And what I was doing then was I was coming, rather than out, I was coming round my shoulder, but not as much. I was coming around my shoulder. And then what I'd done is I was compressing my lower back into my hips to create, compression off the hit, off the ball. Because when I changed my swing to round here and then high, which is what I did, it took the compression off the impact. And I was thinking, how the fuck can I get compression? So what I did was I sunk myself into my hips and then used pure bodyweight transfer. And that's obviously what you've seen for the last, 4-6 weeks? Me hitting fucking 350 yard drives like I used to and shit. Yeah? Sweet. Then I bought these new clubs. That swing don't work no more. That swing don't fucking work no more. I've always played the ball off my front foot, right? Now I've got to play it in the middle. Yeah? I've always, nowadays, compressed myself into my hips and stood quite low and a little bit back to create that arc and power. Yeah? Can't do that now. It's not going to work. Can't do that now. Now I've got to come right over the ball and I've got to use pure hip turn, which is going to take power out because I'm not propelling my fucking body forward. Do you know what I'm saying? So then my swing has now had to change. My swing's got to come here, and then on my front swing, it's got to come here. It's got to come there. My swing no longer comes here, and it's got to come there. My swing has got to come there. Around and around, around and around, all on the axis of my hips. And I've had to change my grip. So much. So much. So yeah, that's everything I've done to change my swing over the last 14 weeks. That's everything I've done. So now you understand the strain and stress I've had with this fucking game. But now you understand how my mind works when it comes to this game. I don't give in, I don't stop, I just persevere. I just keep going, do you know what I mean? I keep changing and changing and changing and changing as much as I need to succeed. Lanesi, do you know what it is, bro? It's a hard sport, bro. It's a really hard sport, you know. Golf is really hard, you know, bro. It's no lie, neither. It's very hard. Like, it's really, 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 really hard. Like, really hard, bro. Like, it's not a joke thing. It's so hard. It's the hardest sport in the world. I've played so many sports. I'm like you. I'm a natural sportsman in it, as you can probably tell. Yeah. And I've played so, and I'm good at anything within a couple of weeks. This thing, fucking hell, bro. It's took me years. Do you know what I mean? It's so hard, bro. So hard. Some people, though, are lucky they're a natural at it. Some people are a natural at it. They just hit the ball off the ground straight away as soon as you explain to them how to do it. Right? Some people, though, fucking hell, it's that much of a struggle. It's like climbing Mount Everest. Mark, do you know what it is? I'm going to tell you something straight, bro. When you first, because I'll just let you try and swing. I'll show you how to swing. And then I'll just let you swing at the golf ball for probably a hole. And I'll just watch all of your swings during the first hole. Yeah? Then when we get to the next tee, right, I'll tell you everything you've just done wrong. And I'll show you. I'll actually show you your swing. That's one thing I'm really good at, you know, bro. You can see how much I can adjust the swing, right? So I've got loads of patience, bro. Fucking loads. So I'll show you every error in your swing and what your swing looks like. And then directly after that, I'll do my swing. And then you'll be able to see the difference in the mechanics. So it depends how fast you can pick that up to how well you play. Your main aim when playing your first game is to just try and lift the ball off the fucking ground, bro, rather than hit it across the floor or totally miss it. I mean, the biggest things that people struggle with when they first play is you always want to see where your ball's gone. Well, I try and explain this to people, but they don't understand, right? It's all right seeing where your ball's gone, but if it's gone across the fucking floor, why would you want to watch that anyway? If you keep your eyes down and transfer your body weight, you're probably going to hit the ball in the air, and then it's going to give you time to lift your head up and see it. It's going to be in the air, floating in the air, right? If you lift your head up, you're going to hit the top of the ball, or you're going to miss the ball. It's going to go across the ground about 10 yards. What is there to watch? Do you get what I mean? I try and tell this to everybody, man. What's the point in lifting your head up? What is there to watch? If you lift your head up, you're going to miss the ball. You're going to miss it the ball. And it's 99% of the time going to go across the fucking floor. So what do you want to watch that shot? I personally wouldn't want to watch it. So keeping your head down is so important, man. So important. Just keep your eye on the fucking ball. You can lift your head up a split second after you've hit it. It's not like you have to keep your head down, you know what I mean? But you've got to get that point where you know you are not lifting your head up until the club has come through the ball. Yeah, it's like, obviously I had some kinks in my swing, but everybody, like, I'm not joking, even if I was playing shit, people who play with me would still be saying to me, Danny, how do I do this? Danny, how do I do that? Because anybody playing with me yesterday would have known this is not Danny's game, like not at all. Like, we know how Danny plays. Danny's fucking really good at this shit. Yeah, and this is not his game. So people will still ask me advice no matter how bad I'm playing, because they know that my advice is definitely going to be good. Do you get what I mean? Like, I can look at your swing and tell you what you are doing wrong. straight away, instantly. Like one swing, I only need to see one. And I can tell you what you're doing straight away. It's like, Mark, if you go to the driving range, or Lanessa, you go to the driving range, take a club, right? And hit a few balls at the driving range and film yourself and send it to me. I'll be able to tell you exactly what you're doing fucking wrong. Literally. No joke. But you want to put the camera, if you're swinging here, don't put it directly behind you. Well, yeah, you want to do a few different views of this, right? You want to put the camera somewhere here so it can see your face, your head, and your whole body while you swing, but it doesn't interfere with the club, yeah? And then do a few from behind you where I can see your arc from behind. And as long as I've got them two types of videos there, yeah, I'll just sit there for 10 minutes and I'll be like, right, he's doing this. And then I can send you a video back correcting all your mistakes. And then all you have to do then is film yourself until it looks like me. Do you get what I mean? No, I don't mean it's exactly the same as me because you're a different person, but it looks similar. Like you put them side by side and you're like, no, that looks really similar. And then you know you're going to hit the ball pretty sweet. Do you get what I mean? That's the best way to learn when I'm not face to face. But face to face with somebody, it's so much different. And golf is about feel. So when you do it one right, you have to instantly drop a ball and hit another one because you feel what it's like. Do you get what I mean? Like you get to feel. Like when you hit a bad shot, you feel it. And then all of a sudden you hit one out of the centre of the club and it'll come off beautiful. It'll be straight off the sweet spot. And you'll feel the difference, like. It'll feel like you're not moving anything. There'll be no shudder up the shaft. It'll feel wonderful. And it'll go right in the air and you'll be like, wow. But then, you know what I mean, you've got to think, right, what did that feel like? Where was my arms on the backswing? Where was my arms on the front swing? What did that actually feel like? And then you've got to try and emulate the feeling to hit another one. And then if you hit another good one, then emulate the feeling. That's what I did over the field earlier. I emulated the feeling. So once I hit a good one, I was like, okay, that feels all right. And I think if you watch what I did, I think I hit 2 good ones and then 2 bad ones in a row. But then it changed because I was like, hold on, I think I know what I'm doing. Then I got my balls back, I came to the top of the field and I adjusted my swing just a little bit more. And then it was like, bang.